Hi friends, my name is Griselle with Psychic MD, and I'm here to do another reading for you. We're going to be doing a collective reading. And before we go any further, we meaning me, I'm going to go ahead and light some sagey sage to get in the vibe, in the mood, right? So I want to do another collective reading, and this time I'm going to focus a little bit more on healing, on positive vibes, angel messages, and the like. So let us see what Spirit has for us today. All right. My dog's watching and his head's going round and round as I move the sage round and round. Too bad you're not here to see it. It's pretty cute though. All right. So for those of you that are repeat offenders, I want to thank you so much for stopping in. And for those of you brand new or just stopping by for the hell of it, well, thank you as well. Do hope that everybody receives the messages that they are here for, or whatever it is that they need, even if it's just amusement. Okay, here we go. Show me what I need to see for the collective right now. I'm seeing the star in my mind's eye. Show me what I need to see for the collective, please. Anything that's helpful, anything that's healing, anything that's going to be good for them. Raise their vibration. Show me what I need to see for the collective right now. And show me now. Everything in perfect balance. I know these cards appear to be really dark. I love them. And I'm not going to lie, I don't even know how to pronounce this. I'm going to go to pronunciation school at some point, but not today. So it's YuMor. Everything in perfect balance. And I'm looking at her chest, and I obviously have the bird here. We've got the thorns. We've got the clouds. I feel like there's a great storm within you. A great storm within you, even though you're holding it together in public, maybe in the face of friends and family. Maybe they view you as the stoic one, or you have to, quote, hold it together. And you know, what I mean by that is just, you're not letting on that you're feeling all of these tumultuous, I heard I wanted to say tumultuous lessons, okay? Maybe you are undergoing lessons. I don't know. I mean, we just opened up with this, okay? So that might be for one person, but we will see how this further unfolds. Let's see what's going on here. We're going to put up our little tripod things. Oh my goodness. One of my candles went out. I don't like that ending. Give me a second, because I like it when it's light and bright. I like it when it's lit, you guys. What is wrong with me today? I have no idea. I woke up super early and I got inspired. I got a message from a friend who needed a little bit of help. So I've already done a reading this morning. And I just thought, you know, don't we all need a little bit of help? I believe so. Okay. We're just going to go with that for now. So I would like to read from the Magic Little Book here. Okay. Everything in perfect balance. The girl YuMor, oh my gosh, is the embodiment of beautiful thinking. Her crown of thorns and leaves indicate that she understands through her journeys of pleasure and pain that she is ultimately free. Everything is in perfect balance as her soul takes flight. The moon halo around her head signifies a healthy mind, emotionally balanced, rational in all its highs and lows. The death card of the traditional tarot deck is Eunomia's, I'm never going to get it right. It's E's sister card. When E appears, it is a sign of current impending endings and ensuing inevitable rebirth. Mortal contemplation is a spiritual practice that has a potential to heal, instruct, connects us to the source of our being. The practice of contemplating our own death is healthy and essential in order to die meaningfully and mindfully. There is only one thing equally magnificent to our death, and that is our birth. Both are grand gateways to the source of all creation. Everything in life, good and bad, has a beginning, has a middle, and has an end. Graciously allow things to pass and merge into the universal cauldron of creation for your rebirth. And yeah, so definitely feel like a lot of us are going through times where things have ended for us, things are ending for us. Maybe there is a great storm in your heart currently that you are not, you know, not everybody has to be privy to your business anyways, but maybe you're just wrestling with things that you need a bit more clarity for, and that's why maybe perhaps you clicked on this video. I apologize for squeaking. Yeah, there's not much I can do about that. He's obsessive too, you know. So let's see what else we get. Show me why this card is here, please. For the collective. Show me why this card is here. I want to even tell you. Coco Style. This is called the Before Tarot. Very unusual cards. Okay, show me why this card is here. What caused all this commotion, emotion, all the clouds, all the desire to get a bird's eye view, a higher perspective, more introspective, like just to get exactly what it is that's going on. I need to know, and the nitty gritty. Why is this card here, please? And show me now. I'm also seeing actually somebody's actually pregnant or something about a birth. Or an ultrasound, because I literally saw in my mind's eye an ultrasound, sorry about the wiggling here, ultrasound, yeah, ultrasound photograph, like, you know, when you go in your, well, some of you guys know what, when you have an ultrasound, you're pregnant, and they put that up, and they're like, yeah, it's your baby, and you see nothing but blobs, kind of, you know, and hear this big UFO kind of a noise that is their heartbeat. Kind of interesting. So we have Justice. Okay, why else? Yeah, that makes sense to me. Show me why this card is here, please, for the YuMor. All right, guys, I'll get it eventually, but not today. Show me why these cards are here. Show me why these cards are here, please, for the collective. Show me what I need to see, and show me now. Well, are you not a disappointment? Okay, not you, viewer, of course, but the devil. So what are we obsessing about? What are we obsessing about? Yeah. Okay, I wasn't going to go there, but I'm going to go there because, yeah, that's what we do. So this has to do, obviously, with something that has captured your mind. Sorry, guys. Something that you were completely stuck on. Now, for some of you guys, I'm reading for different people, obviously. So yeah, this could be a person, like an obsession. Somebody's obsessed with you, you're obsessed with them, whatever the case may be. But honestly, I just feel like this is deeper. I feel like this is something that really is changing you from the inside. So if this is a person, this is more to do with, oh, I'm so obsessed with them and I can't stop thinking about them. I don't feel like it's that. There may be a little bit of that, but I feel like it's, oh, I'm obsessed with them, or they're obsessed with you, because there's a lot of changes, a lot of growth, a lot of crumblings, a lot of buildings that we built within our hearts, within our souls, a lot of foundations that are coming down within us. And what I mean by that, I feel like you're gaining clarity, you're gaining wisdom, and it's stirred up a storm. With the Justice card, I feel like, you know, there is a need for what we consider like law and order and balance, and for things that, like, woo, lots of energy on my crown chakra, you guys. So I feel like there's a desire for things, for balance, for like justice, even on this realm. And when I think of justice, I have to be really specific, because when I personally think of justice, I don't necessarily think, oh, go arrest those people and they have to pay for what they've done, or karma, and I have to see their life kind of go south the way they did me, or, you know, I just don't think that way. My brain does not function with a quote justice that is really all about revenge and payback, you know. I don't delight in seeing people, quote, being brought down and things like that. Now, depending obviously on what we're talking about, if you're talking God, this is not something I should be talking about, but here we are. Depending on if we're talking about, you know, things such as like superpowers and people that have an agenda, you know, to bring down a certain community or a certain demographic or anything like that, you know, there is a desire and a need for justice. So whatever it is that you are focused on, whatever it is that you're riveted on, whatever it is that you feel tied to in some way, there could be some obsession there that is binding you to this topic that we're talking about, okay? And I feel like there is a need to see from a higher perspective. I feel like it's kind of broken down a lot of buildings, a lot of this is how things need to look and whatnot, a lot of the traditional way of thinking, okay? But there's still an element of justice involved here. And I feel like you need to know, and I feel like Spirit's saying, you know, peace is going to come to you, because this bird could be leaving or coming, although he might fly backwards, maybe. The bird is leaving. So I feel like the bird is leaving his hand and flying out with a little branch of like peace, a little branch of things are going to be well, the little olive branch, but there needs to be a balance. And, you know, we don't have to be there to see justice being executed in the way that we think. Justice could be served, you know, by a cold dinner plate. I don't know where that's coming from, but I think you get my point. So a lot is going on with you. A lot of walls that you thought these were like forever have been like stirred up. And it's just like when a building gets torn down, demolished. When a building gets demolished, there is all this dust and debris and this upheaval that comes afterwards. It's not just about watching the building crumble and come down. And I feel like you're getting clarity, and I feel like a lot of energy that has been locked up and maybe even tied to the devil, tied to an obsession or obsessive way of thinking, is crumbling and coming down. And I love that for you. Yeah. So at the bottom of the deck, I happen to glance down and I see the King of Swords. So I feel like you are gaining clarity, that Spirit's giving you clarity out of the rubble, out of what is falling away, whether you have experienced job losses, relationship losses, whether you've cut people off, they've cut you, whatever the case may be. I do feel like you're gaining out of all that like debris and rubble. You're getting clarity. You're gaining the sword of truth, the sword of wisdom, and you're this person's like, yeah, whatever, just give me the damn sword already, okay? I just need to get the clarity right now. Yeah, okay, I kind of understand, I kind of get it, I kind of have it already. Or it may be like the attitude of, yeah, I think I know. And yet I think you are also incredibly surprised by the clarity that you are getting, okay? Now, let me tell you, I'm not a morning person, so the fact that I'm like overly hyper, I don't feel like that's my energy whatsoever. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, so here we are sitting in this energy, which is actually pretty cool. I wish I was. Okay, so show me why these cards are here. What exactly is happening? What transpired? What does the collective need right now to really heal those wounds, to really help them understand that, yes, the clouds are parting, that you're gaining clarity, you're gaining wisdom? And show me now. Clairvoyance and peace. Okay, so let's read from this one. Archangel Raziel, okay? I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Look, what did I tell you? Those old structures are crumbling, and what you are seeing is something I think perhaps that a lot of you guys have not seen before. Okay, I feel like you're seeing with new eyes. I feel like your attachments to the old, to things that you used to do. People that you used to connect with before, people that you kept around like security blankets, for example. If you had a partnership and it recently disintegrated, or you know it has to disintegrate because you're not feeling it no more, because let's say that crutch in your life is no longer needed, you have kind of woken up and you're like, what the hell am I doing? I'm using somebody else and allowing them to use me, and it's just not a healthy thing to be in. So that could be one scenario. Okay, wait. And then we have peace, Archangel Samuel. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Interesting. And check this out, though. I want you to notice, you probably noticed before I did, but check this out. So the bird is like flying away, and this angel is literally, I don't want to say launching this bird, because that, like, you know, that would be like a vicious angel just going ahead and like throwing a bird. Not like that, but This bird is being gently launched into, yeah, it feels like into the past. I feel like your wounds. I feel like you're creating peace with your past. You're making amends. I feel like you're balancing out the scales. Things have been out of balance for a long time in your life. I feel like maybe you've recently woken up to that fact. People don't really quite understand, but it's going on damn well within your heart that you are just like, this is not good for me and I don't want any more. Or simply stating that, you know, this chapter of my life is over with and I'm good without all of this other nonsense. And that is perfectly all right as well. Okay. So I feel like I want to take another angel card just because I'm not someone who typically works with angels. If you've been on my channel at all, not that I'm an angel doubter or anti-angel by long shot, simply because I don't know. I've just never worked with them on a personal level. I've had my own experiences with angels for sure, and I definitely believe in them. But it's not something that I have worked with actively. So cards are jumping. Okay. So my first jumper. Why I gave you all that, I don't know. But I feel like you and I, whoever you are, we're experiencing things together, but obviously not together. So I think that we're experiencing new things together, okay? So it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. And collective, I just want to say that, like, if you're feeling alone, if you're feeling confused, if you're like, what the hell is going on, Grisel? Like, I don't get it, or why do I have this turmoil in my life, or why... You know, why is the cookie crumbling like this? I just don't appreciate the upset of my life. I totally get you. And I'm here to say I feel that sentiment. You will get through it and you're going to feel so much happier. So if nobody's told you, then, oh, good grief. You have definitely got this. You are definitely stronger than what you thought. You don't need these crutches and this bullshit in your life anyways. It brought you into darkness. I feel like her image, her whole face is going to illuminate once she drops all that codependency, the need to have someone in your life for, okay, I'm going to get real personal. Sometimes people use people to have a warm bed, right? It's like, well, this is not my person. I don't really like them. I don't really vibe with them, but they're warm body. They look good. They smell good. They present well when we go places. Other people go, wow, that's, you know, that's a person with you and she's hot. He's hot. Or I would, you know, I would like, well, you know, who cares? And I just think there's nothing lonelier than lying next to somebody who doesn't get you, who, in the end, fundamentally, you are not the same. You are not equally yoked. You have to hold back because they're not going to comprehend what level you're at or what you're thinking or the discussions that you want to have. They're not on the same level. At times we may have someone, and this is like TMI warm, you know, way TMI, but we may have people in our lives that are just there like out of habit or because we're afraid to let go. We're afraid to allow that bird to fly in order for better things to come to us. And it's like, well, you know, this is not Mr. Right, this is not Miss Right, but this is right now. And I feel like that line of thinking is ended for you. I feel like you're looking at things from a different perspective. And, you know, fact is that when you're sharing your body with other people, like you're sharing part of your soul. So, you know, there's a reason why even they talk about when a person sleeps with one person, they're also sleeping with the people that that person slept with. So I don't know why this conversation is headed this way, but here we are. You're welcome. Okay, Serafina. I'm the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. What? So I told you I saw somebody like with a pregnancy or the ultrasound. So maybe for one or two of you, that is true. You may be hearing, it may not even be like yours if that's something you don't want, but perhaps it's somebody in your family, perhaps is having a baby or some kind of a new birth. Interesting. So one more card. for the collective, please. And I feel like peace. I feel like you're sending things away with peace, with love. There doesn't have to be all this drama. Like, we're so conditioned by TV. You know, if you don't vibe with somebody, if you don't mesh, if this is just Mr. Right Now, Ms. Right Now, until Mr. or Ms. Right or Mrs. Right, whatever, comes to you, then I think that you're letting that go. You're doing away with that and letting it go with peace. So you're just like, you know what? I don't wish you bad. I wish the best for you. It is just not for me. And I feel like even there might be some pain in your heart because, you know what, when we use people, sorry about the camera shake there. Y'all are shook, huh? When we use people, you know, we can't really hurt people without hurting ourselves, because in the end, there is nothing but love. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. And it's like, we're trying to use to self-medicate to feel better about our own lives, or to feel comfort, or to feel warmth of a body, or whatever the case may be. Or maybe it's a sex addiction. I don't know your life, right? But in the end, you cannot hurt another person without hurting yourself ultimately, because that stays in your conscience. That's the reason why we tend to drink more than we should, or smoke more than we should, or indulge in other things more than we should. That is why also we tend to replace one person with another, just like that, before we start the healing process. Because, why? Because the healing process requires a reflection, a reflection about what's going on in the past. What's gone on in the past, let me say goodbye to the past, to allow that building to fall, the way of being, the mode of being, the way of thinking, to allow really not only to give peace, but know that when you're giving peace, you're also allowing peace to come back into your life, and you're balancing the scales. A lot of us do not heal because we don't want to pause long enough to feel that pain, to go, man, I fucked up, you know? And I know this is an angel reading and I have a filthy mouth and I am so like, I'm sorry, but that's just really how I talk naturally. I'm gonna say that a lot of you guys are even possibly waking up or thinking about like the chakras or seeing auras and things like that. A lot of you guys also, ooh, I get a lot of feeling in my crown chakra again. I feel like a lot of you guys are getting, I'm going to say the tingles, okay? You're getting like energetic tingles on your crown chakra. I want to let you know that that is normal. That is spirit trying to get your attention. When that happens to you, it's just kind of like, to wake up and say and see like, this is right, this is real, this is for you. Remember that we are all an energetic body, okay? That everything that we've been trained and conditioned, if you were raised on TV like I was, or raised and trained to think in a certain way, you know, there's a reason why we are trained and raised a certain way, to really discount our emotions, to really discount our feelings, because I mean, God forbid that we evolve into something higher and really accept responsibility for what we do to other people. So I hope this is making sense to somebody out there. I just want you to know that nobody's perfect. We're doing the best we can with what we have. If this is your story, listen, I've been there, done that as well. So these hands are not lily white, okay? I'm just saying. But I am going to say that there's a point in life where spirit is going to awaken you, allow things inside that you built or other people built or collectively built, whatever, to crumble in order to clear away a space for a better you, a new you, and also for more of a sense of fulfillment. I get that fulfillment vibe. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well and are cared for by God and the angels. So maybe perhaps there is some of you guys are worried about your children. You know, they're always going to be your children. I do have a child. Some of you guys do not have kids, and I get that. But some of you guys have kids in heaven or children in heaven. Maybe there were some miscarriages there, or some abortions, or I don't know what your life is like, right? Or a combination thereof. But this is just to reassure you that if you're having and suffering guilt and heartache and things like that from anything done from the past, or like things that have just simply happened, that these children are taken care of as well. Now, if children are not at all a concern for you, then this message is just saying that you are a child and you're divinely loved and taken. You're somebody's child, are you not? And so the child factor still has merit for you, okay? You're divinely loved and taken care of. So show me what I need to see. Last messages for the collective. Last messages for the collective. I want to keep going, but show me what I need to see. People say I talk too much. I do. Show me what I need to see for the collective, and show me now. Organization. Purpose, planning, efficiency now come to me so easily. Oh my gosh, this is going to be my mantra for like the next 300 years because I need it in my life. But maybe some of you guys need, yeah, I feel like with this clearing out, this is saying that you're going to find your purpose, that you're going to be a lot more efficient, that the debris is clearing. All the distractions, honestly, like we distract ourselves with noise, with people, with overworking, okay? Overworking is self-medicating. So if you are priding yourself on, oh man, I'm always working, which I really struggle with that because I feel like I'm doing, like that's a good thing. We're not listening to our inner hearts. We're not really, we're self-medicating so we don't have to do any of the hard work, okay? And so this could be like a 5 minute of journaling or sitting quietly within yourself or processing emotions, okay? That's a big one. So I feel like there's a lot of processing emotions that need to happen. You're going to want to kind of run away, shy away, self-medicate, whatever the case may be. Been there, done that, no judgment. If you can avoid that, it's going to be the fastest process for you. I will tell you that. Okay, so I lied. One more. So cursing and lying during angel reading. Is that not perplexing? Okay, show me what I need to see for the collective, please. Any last things to help them, please, during this time? And show me now. I'm seeing a long journey, you guys. And the Queen of Earth, yeah. So I feel like this is going to make you, in the long run, so much more stable, so much more centered. I feel like you're going to have so much more peace. I also feel like you're going to wear your skin. The skin that you're in is going to be flawless. That you're going to be like, you know, I'm okay with who I am. A lot of us medicate having other people around us, like, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Or having people quote love us, or in these relationships that are not Mr. Ms. Right, whatever. I don't believe in there's just one person out there for you, by the way, but I'm just saying that, you know, we have people around us so that we feel better about ourselves. And, you know, in the end, that's just a load of crap because we know that we're just trying to self-medicate, which is why we continue chasing after other people to help us to feel better. You know, we need to drop that facade and to go within just a little bit. It doesn't even take that much effort, but I think that you're going to be really pleased with the end result if you give yourself time to heal, time to process, time to take accountability. Like, yeah, I made some really bad decisions. And yeah, other people have made some really bad decisions about me as well. And not to point fingers and stuff, but just to restore balance, to gather your bearing, to gather your footing. And in the end, I see you getting really balanced in this. I see this beautiful butterfly just indicates to me like major change. I love how she's got like these little things in her hair. I think that, you know, when even the Bible says that your hair is a crown of glory. Not all of you guys, apologize, that's trigger, but if that's not your thing, it's not your thing. I just even think that like hair, we just admire it so much and things like that. And I think that you're going to be clothed, like your aura, your presence, your essence, whatever you want to call it, is going to be recalibrated, and you are going to experience a glow up, like a major glow up. But most of all, I feel, friend, that you're going to experience peace. So if you are an introvert like I am, and if people don't get you like me, I want to tell you that I get you. And if you're experiencing these things, I understand. I'm wishing you well. I'm wishing you peace. Know that you're not alone. It may feel that way, especially for those of us that are introverted, right? So much love to you on your journey. If you like this message, smash that like button, share, comment, subscribe. Until next time, namaste. Thank you so much.